Hello, everyone. It's such a pleasure to be here. My name is Alli, and I'm Alison Michaela, the Authentic Medium. So, really chuffed to join you today for an hour of mediumship. Just to start off by saying a big thank you to Veronica for hosting me today, and let me know where you're from. Let me say hello as you come into the chat. So hello Rachel, hello Christine, and hello Mel. Where are you, my darling? I live in North Devon in England, so it's about 2:00 in the afternoon here, so it's a pleasure. I love these sessions because we get people in from all over the world, and that is so connecting. So while I'm waiting to say hello to everybody, Rachel's in Texas, Christine's in Scotland, wow, Mel is in Victoria, Australia, fantastic. Wonderful, and from Texas, lovely. We've got some real breadth there, haven't we, across the world. Kim, hello from Gloucestershire, welcome. So I'm an evidential medium. I like to allow spirit to direct my sessions. So I will bring through spirit. I'm going to give you 3 or 4 bits of information. Don't expect the bank details or shoe size, but you never know. But if what I say makes you think of somebody that you know in spirit, that's one of your loved ones, then please pop down in your comments, in my comments, so I can see you. We're not going to, why can't you hear? Oh, disregard. You sorted it out, Rachel. That's good. So if it makes you think of somebody that you know in spirit, put yes in the comments. It's my job as the medium then to gather more evidence until we know exactly who we're working with. At that point, I get you your message, check you understand it, and then we get more messages through. So hopefully we'll get as many of you's readings as possible today. Keep the energy supportive, keep it bright, and don't worry if you don't get a message. I know everyone here is here for a reason. You all want to hear from your loved ones, but please know if they don't come through, that they are safe, they're okay, they're with you. It's just who I'm working with. But listen in, because sometimes, you know, the messages, you think, wow, that almost sounds like she's talking to me. And if you get that feeling, then you take the evidence, take the message. Ah, bless you. So let me say hello to some more people. Hello, Deanna. Hello, Vic from Stratford upon Avon, beautiful part of the country. Hello, Lois. Absolutely, I will try and read for as many of you as possible. Hello, Katie. Hello, Bernadette. How are you? Brilliant. And remember, I will never contact you directly to offer a private read, but of course, I'm more than happy for people to reach out. And I really appreciate a review on my Facebook if you've enjoyed today's session. It all helps get the messages out there. So let's see. I'm just going to take a quick sip of my drink and then let's get started with some spirit messages. Okay, so I know I've had a gentleman with me wanting to be first up front in line. And I know that I keep hearing an S name around him, like Stan or something like that. I feel like it's a short name that's quite there. So if it, you know, but I know that I'm seeing the S, so like a Stan. I feel like he's older. I'd say 60s, early 70s. Certainly that's how he's showing himself to me. And I feel like there's a reason he keeps bringing March through. So that should be an anniversary, maybe a birthday or passing, or there'll be a reason that you know why he's saying March to you. So we've got this lovely gentleman, 60s, 70s. He feels quite solid. I know that there's an S name for him or connected to him, like Stan, and I know March is important. So if anyone is understanding, Bernadette, your fiance was 61. Bernadette, do you understand anything else about what I've said? Would you understand why I'm getting this S name? Would you understand the month of March? Let me know. March is your dad's birthday. Okay, thank you. So your fiance was 61. Your March is your dad's birthday. So the only thing you don't understand is this S name. Is that right, darling? Just let me know. Hello, Carol. Welcome, welcome. Your dad is in spirit. S for surname. March is your birthday. Lois. There we go. We've got the S name. Okay, so it's between Lois and Bernadette. Let me just understand what else he's showing me. I feel like this man was a manual worker, as in I don't put him in an office. He's not doing. He prefers to be out and about, and he likes talking to people. I feel like, does that Bernadette or Lois, do either of you understand that? So I don't feel like he's whatever he's doing, it's not in a, yeah, it's outside, it's not on a computer, it's not all day in an office. Okay, let me see what else we've got here. He has got a sense of humor. It's quite direct, it's quite to the point. And he was very sociable. Okay, Lois, can you let me know if you're in or out, my darling? And then we'll just check if we have placed this lovely gentleman. He's got a great sense of humor. I just feel like very good humor. Can take that too. He's extremely popular, manual on cars. Okay, thank you. So I'm going to ask him for something that will separate Lois and Bernadette. Hello, Shell Ann from Norfolk. Welcome. Let me just lean into him. Would either of you understand why he's showing me like markets? I feel like this will be, you will just know why he's showing me a market. I feel like it's outdoors. I feel like he likes to go and have a look round, whether it's a market or a what they call not jumble sale, car boot or something like that. But I feel like he's outside and there's stuff to buy or stuff to sell. I feel like he's giving me that memory. So Lois and Bernadette, which one of you understands a market? He worked on markets. Okay, thank you, Bernadette. Lois, can you let me know if you're out now or if you're still in, darling? Car boot, I mean, yeah, I understood. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Bernadette. I don't know what other countries call car boot sales. So if anyone doesn't understand what I'm saying, please just put it in the chat and I'll try and find a way of describing it to you. Thank you, Lois. Thank you. I'm going to take that as it's a Bernadette. Okay. So Bernadette, you believe this is your partner. If I just got that right, we feel this is your partner. Can I just check that connection with you? Yeah, absolutely. I agree that the energy is going with Bernadette, but I really like to place with evidence. Hello, Gascon Charity. Hello, Raylene. Welcome, everybody. If I've missed you coming in, please just say hello in the chat. Yes, it's your partner. Would you understand, Bernadette, that you knew that your connection was good, it was solid, it's romantic, but he's not showy in the romance department? Would you understand that, Bernadette? He's not he has his moments, but I feel like compared to other people, he's not showy with the romance. Do you understand that? But what I do know is that he's got the best hug. Absolutely. He's not showy. You would understand that he has the best hug, though. I need to put you in my arms. I feel like you two would hug. Do you understand that, Bernadette? Or you would understand that? Sorry, asking questions, shouldn't hug. Yes, he needs, it's almost like he's going into message, Bernadette, and he just wants you to hold you in his arms. Now, he was here just as I connected even on to do this live, and I'm very, very boundaried with my work. I don't allow connections before I'm working. But he was determined. So I feel like when he got an idea in his head, there's no stopping him. You understand that. Hello, Shellan. He used to squeeze you. Yeah, it is. It's a real Lovely hug. Okay. And he's reminding me to show you, you may have been, if you've watched me before, Bernadette, you've probably heard this, but I'm going to just repeat it in case somebody hasn't. Okay, I'm just going to pull this down a little bit. What I want you to do is to close your eyes, feel him close. Okay. Don't close your eyes till I've shown you what to do though. Put one hand here and one hand here, or this hand can be on your heart, however you want it. And you close your eyes and you pull in and you just feel spirit. And honestly, it just feels like they're holding you. And that physical bit is often what we miss. So he wants to give you this hug. So feel his hug. I feel like you've needed to hear from him. There's something about your confidence or something that's going on around you where you could have done with his just way of distracting you, his way of making you laugh, his way of just putting it in a simple way rather than overthinking it. I'm hoping you understand this, Bernadette. And you know, he's so chatty. He could fill this hour, honestly. He could genuinely fill this hour just chatting away to you, my darling. I need you to feel him close. I need you to know that you're not on your own, okay? That he's with you. He's trying to give you that extra little bit of strength that you need right now. He wants you to remember you're beautiful. Sparkle in your eyes, and he wants you to remember how far you've come. So remember, I want to say there's something about finding your voice, okay? I am going to make him stop after this because genuinely he's so lovely. I could chat all day. But you know when he used to do the car boot sales and he'd be drawing people in and he'd be calling or be just his natural draw would just pull people in. I want to say to you, find your voice and put confidence in it, even if you don't feel that confidence, my darling. Like he used to on the car boots, put it out there, have your voice heard, have your confidence in you. Okay, modern day Del Boy, absolutely. He's someone who's just so comfortable to be with. So, my darling, feel his love for you. Feel his strength of your voice he's trying to give you. Know that he's there, and I'm gonna blow you kisses. Okay, you found your voice so much more perfect. Wow, he's very proud of you, my darling. And I'm gonna thank you, Bernadette. Thank your gorgeous fiance, and I'm going to leave you with his love. Now, wasn't that amazing, everyone? Wasn't that lovely energy for Bernadette? Really, really gorgeous. So thank you for working with me. Bless you. You're welcome, Bernadette. He did a great job. I didn't do anything. I just trusted he was there and said what he was giving me. So absolutely, really well done. Everyone send Bernadette loads of love in the comments. So if you've just joined us, welcome. My name is Alison. I'm an evidential medium, and I will put out spirit. So listen up. If it's making you think of somebody, then put your comment in the comments. Okay. Now, I know I've got a lady here. She's kind of coming on the back of Bernadette's person, but I do feel this is for somebody else. Again, I feel like she's older, but she liked the markets. I want to put a C name for her or around her, like a Carol or something like that, but there's a letter C there. And with her, I feel like it's November, it's coming up, it's before Christmas. So there's a date that's important for you or for her just coming up in the next 6 to 8 weeks. I feel like, she loved shopping, getting the bargain. She loved, she wasn't pretentious at all, this lady, very practical, but again, loved to shop round, loved a good price, loved a bargain. So who's understanding this lovely, lovely lady? I feel like she was quite sassy. She wasn't afraid to ask for a bit of a discount. She's a straight talker. And I feel like that's what her life taught her to be. It taught her to be. I know that she was married, and I know that that wasn't always easy. And I also know that part of her money counting came from not having lots of money at one time. Might be you. Oh, Carol Bristow. Okay, so Raylene's understanding it for your nana. Carol, it's making you think of somebody. Raylene and Carol, can you take all of it or part of it? Can you just let me know in the chat if there's a bit of energy I need to lean into? Remember, everybody, I'm not afraid of a no. If you don't understand something I say, really important you tell me, because I'm working with their energy. But I know this lady, she's got a bit of the chatter. She likes the market. She loves to shop. She loves a bargain. She's had to work quite hard. Might be able to understand part of it. Okay. So Carol understands part of it. Mel, you might be understand for your nana, and Raylene, yes, so far for your nana. Okay, Raylene, are you understanding all of this, my darling? I want to say she's also got a rain hat, so you will remember her having it folded up and putting it on. She liked all of that. Okay, all right. Raylene, do you understand this about the rain hat? If you don't know what a rain hat is, it's like it's a hat. Yes, you understand. Thank you. Okay. And I feel like I want to just lean into this bit about life was not always easy. She had a difficult marriage, and you'll see. Okay. I want to just get something very specific of her. Okay. Okay. I'm seeing milk. So I don't know if this cat's living at home or if she's, because I feel like it might be actually outside of the door, but I feel like she's making sure they're okay. Who would understand that? Okay, Mel, you're out then, darling. Thank you for coming forward. Really helpful. Okay, Raylene, do you understand this bit about giving milk to a cat? And who else? Mel's out. You can. Okay, so Raylene can take all of this. So Raylene, I feel like this is coming to you. You're the only one who's definite about everything. And so I feel like you were feeding a stray cat, Carol. Bless you. I feel like this is for Raylene. That's where the energy draw is going. She's the only one that's been definite with all the evidence. And so I feel like that's where we are. But I'm going to give you a couple more bits, Raylene. Let's just see. I feel like there's quite a lot of stuff in her house, and I feel like she's got little bits of paper. So she must be making lists or keeping envelopes even, or stamps or something. There's just something about lots of things in our house. It's not one of these what do they call it? It's not sparse. There's lots of things. Okay. And I want to say that she chatters even at home. She's chit-chattering, she's talking to the cat, she's talking to everything. She's just a very her energy is just quite busy. You understand that. Okay. And Raylene, I want to say where's her messaging going for you? I feel like it's going in two ways, darling. I feel like what she wants to say is that I want to say about the stuff. I feel like do you need a clear out? Is there something about you're holding on to stuff that maybe you don't need to? Would you understand this, Raylene? I hope I'm saying your name right, my darling. Reed's a beautiful name, but I don't always pronounce things right. I feel like I need to say to you, clear it out, let it go, or have a, even if it's a draw, just as something she wants you to have a bit of a clear out. Let me know if this is making sense, Raylene. I feel like I also want to say to you, if you're kind of understanding it, listening to the message, because it may well really resonate with you. But I want to say also, there's something about you're very focused on dealing with a situation or somebody or something else. And I feel like you need to start putting yourself first, okay? It was that bit about feeding the cat. I feel like I need you to start thinking about, what do you need? What is it that you need to move forward, my lovely? Okay. And have confidence that you deserve that. Have confidence that you don't need the stuff to hold on to memories or to hold yourself back. And I feel like I want to say to you, do it for you. Okay. Make the opportunity, push yourself forward. Don't allow the suction to hold you back. Does this make sense? She's giving you so much love, darling. She wants to give you that little glimmer of confidence. And I just want to say, step forward, let it go. Stop hitting yourself with a stick about whatever's gone on and start to have a bit of confidence in you. Okay. There we go. Raylene, I'm going to leave you with her gorgeous love, her proudness, and take that message and start to think about what you need, what you want, and put yourself first, my darling. Okay, so do you know, Raylene, as she's going, and I don't do cards normally on here, I'm an evidential medium, but I love working with cards as well. And she's just asked me to pull you one of them, their fairy cards, okay? So they're right in front of me here. So I am going to pull you one as part of her message to you and see what it is she wants to say. There we go. This is your card, okay? It says, add a touch of magic and let your dreams take flight. There we go. It's pixie dust. So I feel like this is about, what is it that you want, not everyone else. Where do you want to go? Where are you flying? Okay. And look at how beautiful she is. Remember, you're worth it. Remember, you're beautiful. Okay. And yeah, take some pixie dust just for you and make the magic happen. There we go. You got one of them there fairy cards. Bless her cotton socks. All right. Okay. Let's move on and see who else we've got here. There's a vibrancy about spirit today, and I love that. I love that. Okay, let's see. Okay, I've got a younger male coming in now with me, and I feel like he could be a little bit moody or a little bit yeah, is it moody? Is that the right energy, or is it just I've got a thing going on, a bit of a swagger maybe? I feel like, how old are we here? I'm going to say he's certainly not middle-aged. He's younger than that. But I feel like he's got a good sense of who he is, what he wants, what he likes. And I don't feel like he likes putting in the box. So he's not going to be somebody that excelled at school and had these university plans. He's freer than that. I feel like it is kind of like he's going to push the boundaries a little bit. Let's see what information he's got for me. I feel like July, it's more of a summer month. So I feel like July or the number 7 is important for him. And I also want to say somebody around him's got a little bit of breathing difficulties or something going on with the chest area. So who understand, could be 17. It's just I'm just seeing the number 7. I do sometimes get months and numbers mixed up, guys, so just be broad with that. Okay, I know he also he wears trainers and they're a bit grubby. They're not like sparkly white. They're just a little bit, he prefers them the warm look. Sounds like your best mate. Okay. So Deanna, was that triggering something for you, or am I working with Mel? Let's just see. You'd understand. What else is he showing me? He's not so sure about having all of his information out there here. He's a little bit sort of like, oh, don't be talking about me. But I also know that you've got a relationship where you can have fun. There's shoving and pushing and just generally a bit of laughter going on. I feel like you will remember some belly laughs, sometimes when you just laughed until you cried. Which one of you understanding this? Okay, so Christine, Deanna and Mel, just wait for that. So Mel, you're understanding it. I will get something more specific. I just want to know, say out if you're out. Otherwise, I've got Christine, Deanna and Mel. Okay, Cheryl, I work spirit led, so listen in. Okay, you're understanding everything, Mel. Okay, all right. Which one of you understands why he be showing me like stickers, like they're like either cartoon or quite colourful, not quite graffiti, but like they've got like artwork with them. There's something about these stickers. You understand all of it. Okay, Deanna and Carolyn. Okay. Who understands about these stickers? I wish I could put a name to it. They look almost not comic book, but that type of you know, maybe like you'd have on a skateboard or something like that. Mel, you understand the stickers. Okay. Deanna and Carolyn, are you out or can you let me know, please? I'm just going to keep going with the evidence. Mel, I understand. You can take everything. I'm just waiting for Deanna and you made stickers for cars. Okay, thank you. Let me just see where else we're going. Okay. Who would understand? I want to go back to this chest, this breathlessness, this heaviness, and there's almost like a little bit of a sick feeling with it. Who understands this yeah, whatever this is, I'm just trying to lean into it to decide, is this the end of life or is this because they smoked or took something? Let me just lean into it. Okay, Carolyn, sorry, darling. Thank you for coming forward. Mel, you can understand this physical symptom. Okay. Deanna, can you let me know if you're in or out? Listen up for the messages. Those of you being able to take the energy, listen for the message because there may well be a message wrapped up in here for you. Okay. All right, that's you. All right, okay. Now, let me just see. I'm going to ask to separate out because I feel like what's happening here is they're probably both being drawn close because the evidence is so close. So, I'm going to ask which one of you understands a silver bit of jewelry. Which one of you understands a silver ring or a silver bit of jewelry? I feel like it's chunky. I'm just going to wait for you. You got CPOD. Okay. All right. Okay. Who understands? I was drawn to pick up my ring, my chunky silver ring. And that usually is spirit sort of trying to give me cues around where I am. So who understands? You have his bracelet and 2 rings that are silver. Okay. Thank you, Mel. Thank you, Mel. I do feel like there's a bit of an energy draw to you, Mel. I do try and like to do it with evidence, but I can't always ignore that pull. So I'm just going to wait for Deanna, Christine, to just comment about this silver rings. Something. You put a bracelet in his casket. Okay. You can't take the chunky ring. Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you. 2 rings that are silver. All right. Okay, Mel, I'm going to work with you. Deanna, I'm going to come back to you, my darling. So just hold tight, okay? Just hold tight. But I want to just come back to Mel, because I want to say, Mel, I want to lighten it again. Would you understand that you had a lot of laughter between the two of you, a lot of in-jokes between the two of you, a lot of getting up to mischief? Would you understand this energy, Mel? I feel like there's a lot of stories you could tell that people maybe didn't know, or you know, that you know, you'd have got up to no good, is what I want to say. Okay. And Mel, your messaging is around that. It's around keep light. Okay, don't get too heavy. As we get older, life happens. We get jobs, we get you know, we get the everyday life happening to us, and it can make us a little bit serious. And he's going, where's that Mel that I used to mess about with? Where's that Mel who is a little bit you know, a little bit woo? And he's saying, you know, you can't be a teenager forever. You know that you can't be that youthful person forever. But he wants you to have a bit of that lightness. He wants to hear your laughter. He wants you to have that spark about you that didn't care. Does that make sense? And I'm going to leave you with that, because he says she's got it. She knows it. She felt that in her heart. So I'm going to leave you with that. Find it, Mel. Be a little bit risque, all right? And have a smile on your face. Remember, if everybody's laughing, if everybody's questioning, you're doing your thing. All right, that makes perfect sense. Thank you, Mel. Well done. Now I'm being asked to come back to Deanna. Deanna, are you still here? Are you still here? You are so welcome, Mel. You are so welcome, because I feel like you would have been able to take a lot of that, Deanna, but I feel like your relationship is different because your mum and his son. Have I got that right? Just going to take a drink while I wait to see if Deanna's still here. I can't see who's on the live. I don't get a list, but I can see the comments, guys. So that's why sometimes there's a little bit of delay, because I have to work with the comments box. So I'm just going to wait. If Deanna's gone, then I will start a new connection. But I just feel like there's something. I just feel like I need to have the opportunity to work with her. You're here. Deanna, am I right in thinking that you would have understood some of that energy around him, around your son? Would you understand that? So I'll be doing another link in a moment, Susan. So listen in, see if you can. Yes, your son. Okay. I need to say that, you know, you spent so much time worrying about him, both before and after. Does that make sense? And you're such a good mum. You're such a caring mum. But you need to start looking after you. Does this make sense, darling? Does this make sense? He's giving you this love. He's telling you he's all right. He's saying, I'm here. And I feel like you do get messages from him. I feel like it's something, I don't know, feather or something. I feel like there's something physical that you see, and then you talk to him. I feel like there's something quite yeah, it's quite physical, not just the light or something like that. It's something quite physical that connects you both. Did you used to do something with your noses when he was little, like Eskimo kisses or something? It's just I can't stop wanting to draw to my nose. So if you don't understand that, don't worry. But I feel like I want to say, did you do kisses with your nose or something when you were little, when he was little? He's just giving me that memory, like you would have done something, like rubbed noses or something. I want to say to you to just give yourself some healing, draw the healing close. I can't tell you as a mum not to grieve your son, not for your world to be absolutely torn apart. I get that. But what you can do is know that you're living for both of you. You're seeing the sunshine for both of you. I hope that brought back a memory for you. Eskimo kisses, yeah. And it is like your world will always have a before and an after, my darling. But I want to say to you, you can have an adventure still. You can have his adventures still, and you need to trust that he's with you in spirit. He's in your pocket. He's walking alongside you, and I want to say, make sure you're getting outside, make sure that you're living for you. And even if it's difficult because of your health, try and be kind to yourself. So he's giving you so much healing, so much healing. And it's like I want to give you a hug from behind. I want to just wrap my arms around you and say, I'm all right, mum. You're all right, mum. So please take his love. Please know that he's good. Think of the brightness and the energy that's come through in some of that evidence. Think of the cheekiness he's trying to remind you of. Think of those moments where you two connected and the memories he's given you. And try and let that lift your spirits just a little bit. Okay, my darling? Bless you, bless you, bless you. I'm going to leave you with your gorgeous son's energy. Okay, all right. So remember, if you came in at the beginning and you could hear, you could take some of that evidence. Remember, if what I say in the message really resonates with you too, take that from your loved one, okay? Absolutely, absolutely. Really, really special. Okay, let's see who else we have here. Okay, I know I've got a mum with me and she's your mum. She's not your nan, she's your mum. Okay, I know that I feel like she would have had big plans to do things like baking and stuff. And there's something about a biscuit or shortbread or something. But it's like it either never quite turned out, or she never had enough time, or it was always one of those, like how you buy a project or you're gonna do some knitting or sewing or cooking, and then you never get the time and it sits there beautifully in the craft box that you've got. So I feel like she had plans to do a lot of that stuff, but life took over. I also know that she likes going out. She's quite sociable lady too. I feel like there must be more than one of you, or your friends, as in you've got siblings or your friends around the house a lot, because she enjoys that vibe. She enjoys being in the house. Okay. Bernie, your mum loved baking. Okay. Deanna, just in the middle of moving house because his father and I have separated due to all the stress. Deanna, that must be why he's come through, darling. Just hold on. Just take one day at a time and feel him with you, and know that wherever you are, he will be there. Bless you. Bless you. Okay, so we've got Helen Smith and Bernie Gear who recognize what I'm saying, and Sharon Brett. Okay, we'll get some more information from her. Let's see what else she's doing. Okay, February is important, and I feel like it's the beginning of February, like the 8th, 9th, around that time scale. There's something about February that you will know exactly why she's giving that to you. And I also feel like she's busy. She talks with her hands, because can you see I've got my lovely mini crystal ball here, and I'm doing this. I feel like she's always on the move. She's talking. She's quite expressive with her hands. Okay. All right. Sis passed away. Oh, bless you. Her birthday's on February the 4th. Okay. Who understands this bit at the beginning of February? So I got Helen. I'm going to be quite specific about that. You need to be able to take the beginning of February. Okay. All right, Bernie, Kim, and Mel and Colette, I'm going to be quite specific. Helen can take the beginning. I might have been a few days off, but I know it's right at the beginning of February. Can you just check or let me know if that's in or out? So Sharon, you understand it. Okay, thank you. All right. Bernie, you understand the 4th. Thank you. All right. Okay. Let's get some more messages from her then. Let's get some more evidence. What else is she showing me? Okay. So I feel like at one point she would have had a typewriter. Who understands this typewriter? And I also feel like somebody's got like arthritis in their wrist or something like that, because my wrist was just burning hot then. So that's 2 quite specific bits of evidence. I'm going to just pause and let you guys sort that out. Say out if you're out, or if you understand all of it, let me know. I need the typewriter, and I need I think it's a typewriter, not one of those old-fashioned, because I want to do this with my fingers. I'm just being made aware that like the tills in old shops, they had the buttons that went down. So yeah, just I don't know if my brain's getting involved now though. So Helen, your mum used to type and you have arthritis in your wrist. Okay, thank you. Could be my sis, she was a typist. Okay, thank you. All right. Okay. Colette, I'm sorry you're out, darling. Thank you for letting me know. Bernie has arthritis. Has to be in your wrist, darling. Okay, Kim, you understand this too. Bless you. Okay. Old typewriter. Okay. So we need some more. I thought that would plant it. So Helen and Bernie. Is it Helen and Bernie? Anyone else can take all 3. I'm going to be really tight with this. So we need type in, pressing of the buttons. We need the beginning of November, and we need the arthritis in the wrist. Okay, really important is in the wrist. Okay. All right. Kim, if you're not sure on the typewriter, then you're out, my darling. Thank you. Mel, sorry you're out, darling. Bernie, I feel like this is coming for you. I just want to check. Where's Helen? Because I feel like she said, okay, going to get one thing. Okay, right. Let's get some more. Can I have one thing to separate you out, please? One thing. Okay. All right. Okay, she's showing me a pair of slippers. Now, I know that her slippers, her feet are a little bit swollen, so her slippers have to accommodate that. But she's also showing me the color pink and some patterns. So whether her slippers have a pink pattern on, or whether you just can understand pink floral with her. But I feel like there's definitely slippers. Her feet are swollen because I can see them in these slippers. But I also feel like there's something about the color pink and a floral pattern. So who understands that? I feel like just going to wait with these here slippers. See, size up because of pink flowers, maybe. Okay. Can anybody? You understand the slippers, Carolyn? Oh, Carol. Okay, so let's just ask. I'm just going to concentrate with her for a minute, and okay, so I know that you still have a card with her writing in it. It's from her to you. She's opening it up and she's showing me when she signed off, she would do like a little picture or a little, there's like a little, it's not just a kiss. It's like a little, it's like her, it's like, you know, that when you get a card from her, there's going to be like little things in it. That's not just the words. Bernie, are we with you, darling? You understand this bit about the card, yes? Okay, let's get, I feel like the energy is coming to you, Bernie. She had curvy writing. Okay. Bernie. Okay. All right. Bernie, would you understand? Have you ever done writing? I don't know, stories or poetry, just at home, even, or journals? Would you understand this? Thank you, Carolyn. Have you ever been drawn to do poetry or writing or journaling? I feel like there's a reason she's showing me writing. You have had a book published. Okay. All right. Bernie, this is definitely for you, my girl. I feel like she's pushing you to go back to it. So if you've had a book published, then that's amazing. That's really, really cool. But I feel like there needs to be another one. Does this make sense? I don't know if you've been thinking of it, but it's like she's saying it doesn't stop there. Does this make sense? And poetry and journalism. There we go. I was just saying to her, come on, give me something to make this very clear, this connection. Okay. So Bernie, I feel like you need to do the next thing. You need to get it out there. You need to make sure the world hears it. You got another book on the go, but you never got round to publish it. There we go. I feel like she's giving you that push. I feel like the time is right for it. So only you can make that judgment. Only you can push that forward. But for some reason, Mum is putting you back to that and saying you put a lot of energy into it. It's like when you read, you almost like go, you channel, it just comes naturally. And I want to say, don't let it just sit on the shelf. Don't let it just collect dust. Allow it to have its next step. Allow it to be out there, because even if one person reads it and enjoys it, then that's made a difference. So I feel like Mum's very proud of you, and I feel like I want to say, yeah, just do your thing. Don't, whatever the reason you've convinced yourself that it wasn't right to publish or the timing wasn't right, revisit that energy. Absolutely. It would help children with long-term. I know this book helps people. That's what she was saying. If one person read it and it helped them, then that's a good thing. So that makes sense as to this book is some sort of, it will help people. I feel like the timing is right. The energy is right. So I urge you, from your mum to you, to step forward into that energy and get it out there. Yeah, she's very, very proud of you. So I'm just going to leave you with her love. And I look forward to hearing more about your book and seeing it out there, my darling. There we go. There we go. Just going to have another sip of water, guys. Spirit love water, so excuse me. Okay. Let's see who else we have. Okay. Can anybody understand why I'm hearing the name Sean? Sean. And I feel it is a name rather than anything else. I just, as I'm going to spirit, and I feel like Sean must be in spirit rather than it being spoken about. That's very specific. So I'm just going to check that energy. Does anybody understand a Sean, or why I'd be hearing Sean from spirit? Hello, Suzanne. Hello, Carolyn. Anybody understand? Who understands why I'm hearing the name Sean? Just going to let that sit for a moment. Talk about Sean, but still here. Okay. Tracy, you understand this. Tracy, is your Sean in spirit, my darling? I was just literally speaking to a friend called Led Sean. Okay. Can anyone, sorry, meant to take Sean. Okay. Can anyone understand Sean in spirit? Because he's just telling me he's here. Sean, but not in spirit. Okay. I feel like this man is in spirit. Tracy, you can take a Sean in spirit. Okay, thank you. All right, let's see. Tracy, would you understand? I feel like he would get straight to the point. he's not going to want to talk a huge amount about all different things. He's just getting in there. Just say, my name's Sean. Does that make sense to you? Yes, he's passed. I feel like he wants to get the evidence bit sort of sorted so we can get on to message. I feel like he's a little bit like, oh, let's just get this. Let's get it sorted. So I'm just going to wait to because the draw for me is really Tracy. So I feel like it is her, Sean. I just need to make sure I'm giving her evidence so she knows more than just his name. And Tracy, I'm also really drawn to the number 22 with you, or angel numbers. Would you understand this? Hello. He has a daughter. Okay. All right. Thank you, Tracy. Do you understand? Do you understand the number 2 or 22? I feel like there's something about the doubling. That's what I want to say. If I say anything you don't understand, Tracy, just say no. It's not a problem. I need to lean into it. I just feel like he's going to make me work a little bit more. You wouldn't know. Okay, no problem. All right. Let me, I feel like that's more around you, though, than him. So let me just lean. You understand 22. Her name is Sarah. Is the daughter in spirit as well, Tracy? Just check him. Okay, let me just I feel he died in his house. Tracy, try not to tell me too much, darling, because I want to give you the evidence rather than me know it, darling. So thank you so much. But please, just if you don't understand what I'm saying, tell me, and let me lean into him and his energy and get you something that you would understand. I feel like with this gentleman, I feel like he would shut himself away sometimes, or certainly he's not a big talker. Would you understand this? It's just otherwise, darling. It's just otherwise people, you know, it's important that I prove that I've got the connection, darling. So just let me know if you understand this bit about him not being a big talker, sometimes closing himself away. Just need to check I'm with the right person. And when I lean into that, if you don't understand the 22, what I want to say about that then is, would you understand that it's almost like he's got two different versions of himself, maybe an outdoors one and an indoors one? Oh, I'm going to have to ask him to take that away. Oh, gosh, I don't know what went on there. I don't know if he had something respiratory or he can't breathe or something's catching his throat. I don't know what that's about, Tracy. Let me know if you understand why. It was almost like I had smoke in my throat then. I feel like... okay, let me just get rid of that. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so Tracy. So you understand that he's kind of like a bit closed off. Sometimes you know, he's not straight in coming forward. Yes, okay, thank you. All right, I'm going to get you a message from this lovely man. I know we have your Sean. I feel like what I want to say to you, darling, is don't shut yourself away, Tracy. Make sure that you're reaching out. Make sure that you are letting people help, letting people show you love. Make sure that you are not afraid to put your face out there. Does this make sense? And I want to say, Yeah, I want to say reach out. There's just something about his story, about him being a little bit closed off, and he wants to say to you, don't be like that. Don't be like me. Go forward. Does that make sense, darling? So I hope you understand that messaging, and I hope it makes sense to you in terms of going forward. Does that make sense? Now, Tracy, I just want to directly ask you, did you understand that bit about the respiratory? If not, I need to go back to that for the next connection. So just want to place that with you. And if I can't, then I know that I need to come back to it still. Do you understand that whole bit about me not feeling smoke, not being able to breathe? Just want to check it out. So it's yes or a no, darling, for that one. Just going to wait for her to reply. Thank you so much for listening, everybody. We're going to do a couple more connections. We're just going to wait for Tracy to reply. Sharon, you understand the respiratory. That's why I want to come back to it, Sharon. That's why I want to come back to it. I'm just going to, he died because of a heart attack. Okay, it wasn't that. Thank you very much, Tracy. Lovely to work with you, my darling. Take his message about stepping out, about you don't have to be the one that saves everybody else, that helps everybody else. Allow people to help you, and don't be afraid to put your face out there. I hope that makes sense. Okay. So I feel like I need to go back. I'm going to be cautious about bringing this energy in, but the energy that I felt was almost like a fire or smoke. Who understands somebody that's passed of either in a fire, or they've had a fire, or there's a lot of smoke? It just literally took the breath away. I'm just going to put it like that for the start. He lived in his house and never went out. Tracy, that makes complete sense. He wasn't going to be a big sharer of evidence. He wasn't going to be a big talker. But I feel like Tracy is messaging to you is don't be like me. Don't hold yourself in. Go out. Go and touch base. And do that. Okay. Carol, sounds like you're there is such lovely warmth coming through spirit today. They're amazing, aren't they? So Sharon, you understand smoke. Okay. And Carol, sounds like your brother coughing. I know that there's a smoke connected with this because I could taste it. I could feel it. It wasn't just a normal cough. Okay. Bless you. He does care for you. Absolutely. I can feel that. I can feel that. Okay. You understand car fumes, Sharon. Okay, thank you. Would this be at the end, Sharon? Would you understand me? I'm just going to put it like that. Would you understand this being at passing? Or is this towards the end of his lifespan, Sharon? Just want to get that placed. Just going to wait for Sharon to answer that. And I'm just going to get you a quick... And what I want to say about, yes, Defo. Okay, Sharon, I feel like he's come in. I'm going to come through regardless of whether you already. So I wonder if he didn't always have the social cues, or didn't have, he would just, if he had something to say and he really needed to say it, he would just barge on in, or not barge, but just, he couldn't wait. Very in the moment, this person, very in the moment. It's like he interrupted because he's desperate to get you a message. Does that make sense? Just wait for Sharon to understand that energy. And could definitely take the respiratory problems, but not sure if it was for you, Lois. Okay. I feel like it's more smoke than an illness. Okay, guys. And Sharon can understand that. I feel like the feeling that I got, although my symptom was a cough and it took my breath, I know that was caused by smoke, not necessarily cigarette smoke, but that's why I was thinking of fire, or car fumes or something like that. It was like something that was something that was breathed in. Okay. Colette, I'm really sorry to hear that, darling. Really sorry to hear that. All right. Okay, not a fire or anything, but he was a substance user. Okay. Sharon, I want to come back to you, but everyone else, listen up. And Carol, I'm going to get some more information from you. So this guy I'm working with, we know we've got the smoke. Okay, I'm just going to put it that, however your connotation of it coming through, but it's environmental, not medical. All right. We know that we've got somebody that would barge in a little bit, would interrupt, wouldn't necessarily have the social cues, and did struggle a little bit with the whole socializing thing, working out where he was in life. So I feel like there's just a little bit of he never felt like he completely fitted in. That's what I want to say. And I also want to say that he did have people around him though. And I need to say that he did know he could reach out, but he didn't. Let me get one more bit of evidence so we can try and separate you guys out. Let me just see. And he's gone really quiet again. I feel like there must have been some sort of there must have been times where he just went away. He just wouldn't respond, wouldn't like a depression, like a blackness. I feel like there's just times where he loses himself, and it doesn't matter what you do, what you say. He was not in a good place. Okay, Sharon, I do feel like this is for you. Everyone else who understands it, listen up to the message, okay? Because the message is coming. And first of all, you need to know he's good, he's okay. And for anyone who has that story, and I've got it in my family, guys, so I do know. I feel like what I need to say to you is the vibration once they pass is just easier for them. They're just right. It's not the struggle. It's not the challenge. It's not the difficulty. So know that he's okay. Know that he's in a good place. But I also just want to say to you, look after yourself. Keep positive. Know that you're good enough. Stop with the expectations up here that I haven't done, or this isn't good enough, or I've overstretched. Stop with that. I've got to be doing everything for everyone else in order to mean something. Remember your value. Remember your uniqueness, and hold on to that and take that forward. Ah, bless you. I feel like his story is a horrible one. His story is one of so much hurt. But you have to understand that he wasn't in the right place. He wasn't in a good place. And he has learned so much. And he has done so much healing. But for you, what I want you to know is that there's a message for him about try, and you can't forgive something like that. How can you? But you can find some solace in it for you in terms of trying to move forward, in terms of not allowing that action, that incident to cause so much blackness in your life that your life is over too. He wants you to be the sunshine, shine brightly, and understand that sometimes we just cannot understand, okay? And understand that sometimes there is no way of unpicking something, okay? And he just wants to come through today to send you that peace, to send you that healing, to take accountability, all right? But accountability under the context of being unwell, all right? So Sharon Marie, I'm so sorry to hear your story. I feel like on the tail end of him, your sister's just there saying, I'm good. There has been this journey with her, and she's good, and she's got a lovely bright energy, much brighter than his, And I feel like I just want to say that I'm free. All right, so I'm just going to leave you with that. And Sharon, I'm going to pull you a fairy card because I feel like your sister would like that. And we're going to get you a message from her, from a fairy pack. Okay, so let's see. What does it say? It's about, in fact, I'm not going to, I was looked at, I thought, well, I'll get another one, but I'm not. I'm going to give it you as it is. Balance cross. Okay. And what this says, darling, is seek harmony, align your body, mind, and spirit. Okay. So when there's dreadful hurt, when there's dreadful things that happen in this world, when our world is blown out of proportion and terrible things happen, okay, we have to seek solace for our own right. You have to have your own peace. You have to know that she's sparkling. You have to know that you have your adventures. You have to have that balance, because if it carried on causing the destruction and the challenge and the awfulness around your life, then everybody's, it's just continuing. And instead you're choosing to be happy, to be light, to be free. Absolutely, she's free. Absolutely, she's in a good place. And she sends nothing but love and shining energy to you, my darling. So Sharon, I'm going to leave you with your sister's love. And I'm going to say thank you to her for being the last connection on this live. Bless, hasn't that hour gone quickly, guys? Hasn't that hour gone quickly? So we've got Anita at 5 p.m. We've got healing at 6 p.m. and Nico at 9:30, all UK times. There are so many fabulous readers on here. Remember, if you've enjoyed today, try and find my Facebook, Authentic Medium, pop me a review. It would be so appreciated. And I'm not here for the next couple of weeks, but I will be back at the end of November and looking forward to reading for you all again. Always ask if she's free from him, and the first time ever you have told me she's free made your day. She is absolutely free, darling. She is. She's in a good place and she's shining brightly, darling. Thank you, Katie. Thank you, Mel. Thank you, Suzanne. Thank you, Carol. Remember, if you didn't get a message today, your loved ones are close, they're safe. There's some brilliant mediums on here and other readers, so check them out. Thank you, Veronica, for hosting. Remember the review. Thank you for joining. Thank you for your support. And I will sign off. So thank you, everybody.